Yo, what's up, YouTube? Turbo King back with another one. And this video is about semen retention, bro. If you a guy, you watching this video and you ain't never been on semen retention, you ain't never thought about it, it's definitely the way to go. And if you feel short and you watching this video, don't feel too down about yourself. Don't feel like you can't get back on the ride and get back on the journey, because I myself have fell short. I myself have fallen short many a times, bro. Just to be honest, and I got back up, bro. You know, the righteous fall 7 times and get back up. So, bro, semen retention is the way, especially if you're in your 20s. You're a younger guy. It really don't matter what age you is, but especially if you're in your 20s, because when you're young, it basically creates your whole life. You know, whatever you do when you're young, it basically sets you up for the future. So you don't want to be lusting after women. You don't want to marry the wrong woman because of your lust, for one. You don't want to be young and successful and, you know, you on your purpose. You doing what you're supposed to be doing as a man, but you just falling short for lust. You looking at a woman, you know, she might be thick, she might got a BBL, she might be a 10, you know, everything that you want, everything that you desire. But is she a woman of God, bro? Is she a Jezebel? Is she for the streets? These are things that you need to be worrying about. But if you're not on semen retention, you don't have the discernment to be able to see, to be able to notice what type of woman these people are. You know what I'm saying? So when you on your purpose, you know what I'm saying, you young, you doing what you're supposed to be doing, that lust that you keep falling for, it can ruin your life, bro. I'm telling you, it's so many men. Just look out here. It's so many men, countless of situations and countless of examples that show you how lust destroys men. It destroys women as well, but mainly it destroys men, bro. And you got to get on that journey. You got to see, if you've never been on, you got to see how it feels to go days, months, weeks without watching porn, without masturbating, without having sex. You know what I'm saying? Like 99% of people, of human beings, are not on semen retention, are not abstaining from sex until marriage. So even if you just going for a week, bro, 2 weeks, bro, you're a part of that 1%. Just think about it. Most people are not doing what you're doing. They're not as disciplined as you are. You know what I'm saying? Even if you do it for 1 week, bro. Think about how many men out here can't go 1 day. I hear men all the time, oh, bro, I gotta have sex every day. I gotta have sex every day. My girl I gotta have sex every 2 days. Come on, bro. It's something behind that, bro. It's something behind that. If you gotta have sex, you over sexual, bro, it's something behind that, bro. I'm gonna have to start looking at you weird, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because why you so over sexual? And a lot of times I'm gonna keep it real, bro. If you over sexual, who's to say you might not want to try the other side? Hey, I don't make the rules, bro. But listen, you gotta control your lust, bro. You know, and I made another videos like, lust is the final boss, bro. It really is the final boss. You know, you can be disciplined in the gym. You can be disciplined in school. You can be disciplined, you know, with your business. You can be disciplined in any other way, but lust, bro, fighting that lust demon, man, it's tough. It's super tough. But you gotta lock in. You gotta stay focused. You gotta seek ye first. Matthew chapter 6, verse 33. You gotta seek ye first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all things should be added on to you. You know what I'm saying? So if you want that woman of your dreams, you have to become the man that she wants. You can't be lusting after multiple women. You can't be having sex with. And don't listen to men that be like, hey, bro, it's cool to sleep with women. It's cool to sleep with this woman and then go to the next woman the other day and sleep with her too. It's not cool. You know what I'm saying? And if you change your mind, if you change your environment, then you'll be able to understand that. I'm 26, bro. I'm going to tell you right now. Last year, 2 years ago, when I was younger, when I was 20, when I was in high school, I thought it was cool. You know what I'm saying? because of what my environment. I thought it was cool to sleep with multiple women. I thought it was cool to talk to multiple women and lead them on and 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 use my looks, use my use everything that I have for my advantage, bro. But then I came into the light and I understood that you gotta value yourself, bro. You gotta value yourself more than to just be sleeping with a 304. To be giving yourself away. And also, bro, like, when you not retaining your seed, when you not sleeping with your wife, bro, you could have spirits being attached to you. You sleeping with a 304, how many men has she slept with, bro? If she slept with 30 men this whole year, imagine how many spirits, imagine how much demons are on her. This is why when you sleep with her, and then you might be going to the gym, right? And then you sleep with her, and then the next week later, you just don't feel like going to the gym. You've been going consistently all year. All year, you've been going to the gym. But as soon as you sleep with this woman, you don't want to go to the gym no more. Why is that? You're not locked in on your diet as much. Why is that? These are questions you need to be asking yourself before you decide to jump out and do these things. Not to even mention STDs. This is the hookup culture, bro. Not to even mention that. You know what I'm saying? It's women running around here, men running around here, but especially about like women, bro. It's women running around here thinking it's cool. Like they don't even care no more. They don't even care. I heard Aaron the plumber say a woman will give you her body before she give you a burger. Before she even buy you a burger. Ask a girl to buy you a burger, bro. Ask a girl to go get you something to eat. She gonna look at you like you stupid. Get you something to eat. You tripping. You know what I'm saying? But ask her to come over tonight. No hesitation. She gonna come over, bro. Because they value sex more than they value other things, bro. They'll be willing to give up their body more quicker and more faster than they will to buy you something to eat, gang. Think about that. That's crazy to me. So why would you wanna sleep with something like that? You know? Sleep with your wife, bro. You know? It's important to have somebody that's beside you that actually care about you and love you, bro. And has a great spirit about her, bro. Because you can sleep with a woman and she can have a bad spirit and it can cause your life to fall down. That's why it's very important to know who you're dealing with. Because the woman that you choose to sleep with can be your greatest asset or your greatest downfall. You ever get with a woman, your life just going up? Or you might get with a woman, you know we men, bro. You'll get with a woman that you desire and you want, and it puts something in you to become better. You know, you might want to work out more. You want to be more consistent. You want to be more disciplined. You start going to church more. You know what I'm saying? Because the woman like her, she has a great spirit. She has an uplifting spirit, bro. And that's the type of wife that you want. But you don't want to sleep with, but then when you sleep with a 304, you sleep with a woman that's in the club all the time. You know, she has this baddie type of vibe, this baddie type of spirit. You know what I'm talking about, the girls that be on Instagram. They got this baddie type of little vibe to them. These are the type of women that you don't want to be with, bro. These are the type of women that you can't be with. You know, and then you start to get with them, and then everything starts to go down. Next thing you know, you broke. You be like, dang, I'm broke, bro. Like, and you know, it's a season for everything. But you like, dang, like, I can't get out of it. But you don't realize it's the person that's sleeping next to you, bro. That's why it's important to retain your seed, man. Retain your seed. It feels better, bro. You get more closer to the Most High. You get more closer to the Most High Yahuwah when you're retaining your seed. You become more like a God. Lowercase g. You know what I'm saying? You begin to see things differently. You get closer to the spirit. You know what I'm saying? So, man, like, if you a dude, you watching this, bro, you feel like, oh, man, I don't know what you talking about. I don't know what you talking about. You tripping. I gotta have sex. Bro. Man, you gotta realize, sometimes you gotta wake up. You gotta wake up and see, like, what type of spirit am I operating under? As a man, why do I need to have sex? It's very important for you to ask yourself, Why do I need anything to be a man? Why do I need something to be able to sustain myself and to call myself a man? As a man, why do you need sex? You shouldn't need nothing in life, because that means you have attachments to it. I don't need nothing in life, bro. You don't supposed to need a person. You don't supposed to need a thing. You don't supposed to need anything, bro. Because if you have attachments to it, the thing that you need, you have attachments to it, and then you almost see it as your God. So a lot of you niggas see sex as your God, bro. This is why you need it so much. But do you need the Most High like you need sex? No. Do you read your Bible like you need sex? No. Do you pray like you need sex? No. Y'all niggas is weird, bro. Y'all niggas is weird, man. But I ain't gonna say that, because I too was like that. You know what I'm saying? I too was that man. You know, I had to wait for God to call me. You know, I didn't call God. God called me. You know, so man, I hope this message helps somebody, bro. I hope this message helps somebody. I hope this message gets out there to people who really need it, bro. But man, lust is gonna change your life, and it ain't gonna change your life for the better. You know, you gotta retain your seed. Get on Semen Retention right now, gang. You know, start the day. Wake up and say, you know what? You got a girlfriend, you sleeping with her? Hey man, I ain't sleeping with you no more. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it. I gotta be on Semen Retention. See what she say. If she be like, oh, you tripping, this and that, you see what type of woman that you got. It's because she need it. Tell your girl right now, you got a girl. Most of y'all got a girl. Most of y'all, if y'all don't got a girl, y'all talking to a girl heavy right now. Even if you might not even really mean it, just tell her, like, I don't really want to have sex no more. You know, I'm changing my life. I don't really want to have sex. I want to wait. See what she say. If she be like, oh, what? You gay? You talking to another girl? You tripping? You this, you that? That lets you know right there what type of woman you got, bro. So take heed. But if she be like, you know what? I respect that. You know, I want to get my life closer. I want to get my life to God as well. You know, let's do this. We can do this together. That also lets you know what type of woman you got too, bro. But a lot of y'all not gonna listen to me. Of course y'all not. Because usually it takes for you to fall yourself. You're not gonna listen to me. Hopefully you listen to me. But hey, bro, y'all gonna do what y'all want to do, man. But listen, this is a great video, bro. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. And I love y'all, man. I hope y'all be good out here. I hope y'all stay blessed, stay positive, stay focused, stay disciplined. And man, I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm out. Peace.